you doing? It's me, Jimmy MacDougal, a.k.a. Falcone. What have I been up to for the past 8 years in Regina? Vagina, still funny. The answer is a lot. Do any of these things have a criminal connotation? To that I say, talk to my attorney. I'm taking a fifth on this one. But make sure to subscribe to this here channel to see our new stuff coming soon.
How you doing? I'm Regina Falcone. You can put a gun to my head, but I ain't calling myself MacDougal. My pop used to be the capo in a New York crime family. That was great. Everywhere I went, I was treated with respect.
Hey, Gina! Good to see you, kid!
Here's 100. Get yourself a lollipop.
I talked with that dentist of yours. You won't be getting any more cavities.
That was all about to end, because my Uncle Cheech started shooting his mouth off. The Don ordered a hit on him, but my pop didn't have the stones to do it. So while Pop was begging the Don to spare Cheech's life, I decided to make my bones and take Cheech out. And then Pop had to go and screw it up. I guess Pop did have stones, just not a lot of brains. And that's how we wound up in Lady Part, Saskatchewan.
It's okay to say it, sweetie. Regina.
But if you think I like being here, you can f***ing...
Oh, language! What the f***'s wrong with you?
Forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Are your fingers tired at the end of a long day?
They are.
Are you still dialing the phone by hand?
I am.
Do you sometimes not point because you just can't be bothered?
That's me. I hate pointing.
With Superfinger, you'll never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, that's handy. Fingery.
But wait, there's more. It also scratches, pokes, taps, and picks. It's super. Dial 1-800-FINGER-ME now.
Welcome to Superfinger. Enter your credit card number now.
Wait a minute. We don't have a credit card.
Enter your credit card number now.
I said I don't have a credit card. Do you take cash?
Sure.
Really?
No.
I'll give you a super finger. Jimmy, do you know what I do all day when you're at work?
That's between you and Dr. Oz.
I drive around town paying our bills in cash. I'm tired of living like this, and I'm sick of lugging this around. Don't you think it's time we got a credit card?
What are you talking about? You got lots of those.
None with my real name on them. Besides, McCool took them away. Like it's a crime to use someone else's credit card.
Ah, you don't want one of them. What if someone steals it? Buys an Asian bride off the internet?
You bad man. You promised better life.
Jimmy, I want to live beyond our means, like normal people.
All right, Cook. If you want a credit card so bad, I'll get you one. How the hell do you get a credit card?
It's easy. You steal a lady's purse, you take her card. Bada boom, bada bing.
I mean legitimately.
I got nothing.
Oh, for Christ's sake, you open a bank account.
Fine, I'll dig up the nest egg and put it in the bank. You don't gotta yell. Cheech, get me a shovel.
No problem. Ming, jam what cha?
Get your own damn shovel.
In layman's terms, the annual percentage...
Geez, I never been in a bank for more than 3.5 minutes. Boy, I miss those days.
So, what do you think, sir?
I think I could take this place in about 2.5.
I meant in terms of interest.
Hey, I'm here, ain't I?
So did you want the low-risk interest rate of 0.1%, or did you want to lock it in at 6?
So I can have 0.1 or 6%.
That's right.
I'll take the 6, and you better have it by Friday. Sorry, old habits.
Your deposit slip?
My life savings for a piece of paper, and they call me a gangster. Holy shit, I'm rich! Cook, Cookie! I got you a little something.
Yes! A credit card! My favorite piece of plastic that doesn't vibrate.
Listen up, everyone. I learned a valuable lesson at the bank today. We're richer than we think.
What are you talking about?
It's easy. You add the nest egg I dug up from the yard with the money I stashed under the furnace minus the cash I sent to that Nigerian prince, and it equals...
We're rich!
Don't you dare!
Yo, Jimmy, you gotta try this caviar and truffle sandwich. It's $600 every time I take a bite, and it tastes just like chicken.
Nah, I'm too full from the narwhal soup. We didn't spend too much yesterday, did we?
Not at all. We bought mostly essentials. Ain't that right, Percy?
What the hell? My credit card's declined.
Last time someone declined me, I put their head in a vice. Run it again.
Same thing.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? I'll tell you the problem. I got some moron up my ass asking what the freaking problem is.
I don't believe this. Jimmy, give me some cash. Any chance we could run a tab? A super finger! Oh, I so want one of those.
Mr. MacDougal, your money is locked in for a period of no less than 6 months due to the high interest rate. I explained this all to you in great detail.
Isn't there anything you can do? How about a loan? You know we're good for it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. MacDougal, but our records indicate that you recently went on an insane spending spree and are now at significant credit risk.
Jimmy, what are we gonna do?
What did he say, Cook? Holy crap! We're broke? So now that all my money's locked up, I need you to float me for the next 6 months.
I'm sorry, Jimmy, but it's against witness protection rules. After we set you up with your first job, your financial well-being is your own concern. I would love to offer you a personal loan.
That's great!
But I'm afraid I'm on a strict budget. Not only do I support Horst, myself, and a village of Bushmen orphans, but every remaining dollar goes to my poor aging mother and her insanely expensive Bengay addiction.
So you can't do nothing for me?
Au contraire, my friend. I can give you something even better than money.
More money?
No.
A money tree?
No.
A money factory?
No.
What the hell is better than money? If you say happiness or religion, I'm out of here.
A vigorous pep talk. At times like this, a man has to reach deep down inside himself to find out what makes him a man. To find wherein lies the root of his true character. Let me read you a letter from one of my orphans. Jimmy? Horse? Back to the zoo with you, mister.
All right, everyone, listen up. It looks like we're having a small cash flow problem.
If someone ain't paying up, I say go for the knees.
Nah, Gina. Your mother thinks we gotta live economical for a while.
So we're gonna have to cut back on a few things. Teresa, that means no new clothes.
You mean no new clothes today, right?
Gina, no betting on long shots.
But old Glue Factory in the 4th is looking real good.
And Cheech, no more booze for a while.
Well, I had a good run. Someone spot me a bullet, I'll pay you back.
This is great! Now we can implement all the green initiatives I've been suggesting. It'll force us to reduce our carbon footprint.
We have to buy smaller shoes now, too? Screw this! I know how to make money.
Teresa, you will not have sex for money.
Mom! This is so unfair!
Now you kids listen to your mother. I gotta run. I'm teeing off in an hour.
Jimmy, you march right down to that tourism bureau and get your job back. And you can forget about golf. No more golf!
Cheech, I'm calling sloppy seconds on that bullet.
we have to ride the bus. We're turning into those people who bring bags to the store because they can't afford plastic.
Mass transit is good for the environment and reduces CO2 emissions.
This is so unfair. How could Daddy expect us to live on $0 a day? That's almost nothing.
What's the matter with you two? You've been living off of Pop like forever. Me? I've been earning for myself since preschool. You want something in this life? You take it. Simple as that.
She's right. Not about the stealing, of course, but there are things we can do to make our own money, like collecting bottles for recycling.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, recycling saves resources, reduces smog.
The money part.
They pay for bottles, so we can earn money and save the planet at the same time.
Driver, take me to where we save the planet.
Sure, it's one stop past where we end world hunger. Stupid kid.
Morning.
Jimmy, I don't think you...
Sorry, can't talk. A lot of work to do. Gotta put the old nose in the grindstone, so...
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy, but didn't you quit?
What? Quit? What, are you kidding? I love this job. I love whatever it is we do here.
I'm sorry, but you were very clear that you wanted to terminate your employment.
Toby, that's not my ass. My ass is in color.
Jimmy, as much as I'd like to give you your job back, we've already hired someone else.
So fire him!
No can do. Last time I did that, his union was all over me.
So, did Toby give you your job back?
Yeah, Cheech. My first day back, and he gave me the day off. Well, looks like I gotta find some other job.
Good thing you got the day off. You don't know what it's like out there, Jimmy. It's dog-eat-dog. People killing each other to climb the corporate ladder. You look the wrong way, somebody stabs you in the back. Hey, wait a minute. You know exactly what it's like out there.
Yeah, I do. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one of them CEO jobs where I can screw up and ask for a bailout.
I'm gonna get a job, too.
Attaboy, Cheech.
You think I got a good voice for phone sex?
Yo, Ma, are we poor?
No, Gina, we're not poor. We're just a little light right now.
That's an actual thing? I thought it was something deadbeats said when they don't want to pay.
No, it's an actual thing.
So, if you're not poor, why are you buying all this generic crap? Grumpy green giant, hamburger hindrance, room temperature pockets? Who buys this stuff?
Immigrants and hobos, honey.
Don't forget the elderly.
No one's talking to you, Toots.
Teresa, just because it's called dumpster diving doesn't mean you actually have to dive.
I know. You do. How much did we make?
Can you believe this is the only job we could get? I got 20 years experience running a family business, but no frickin' references.
You know who'd have been a good reference? Don Gambini. He thought the world of you. Till you whacked him.
Welcome to Blue Ball Ranch, boys. What we do here is extract bull semen for export.
And how exactly do we do that?
Same way you do at home.
You mean in front of the window, with the neighbors watching?
Oh! Ah, God, my arm is tired.
Your arm?
32 bucks, that's it? A broad who does the same job gets at least 80 bucks an hour. 100 if she does it like Cheech.
I still don't understand what your job is, Jimmy.
I don't bring my work home, unless it gets on my shirt.
Well, you gotta find something else. We're barely scraping by. We can't pay our bills, and now Cheech is eating dog food.
It makes my coat shiny.
Cook, this is temporary. We'll get through it. Have I ever let you down?
Not until now, you haven't.
What's this?
A pawn shop ticket. I hawked my engagement ring to buy groceries.
You did what?
Well, someone has to provide for this family, and right now, that someone ain't you.
I can't believe you sold it without talking to me.
I was hungry. I couldn't think straight.
I know things are bad, but look on the bright side. They can't possibly get worse.
And they just got worse.
Jesus, Jimmy, I'm blind. This is what we get for messing with them bulls.
Are you kidding me?
What? I saw candles. I thought romance was in the air.
along with a hint of lavender.
That's Cheech, burning furniture to stay warm, and you can forget fooling around. The mortgage company's breathing down our necks. If we don't pay on time, we lose the house. 10 minutes of sweaty groping ain't gonna help.
Can't hurt. What, so now you won't sleep with me 'cause I got no money?
I won't sleep with you 'cause I got no ring. It'd be a sin.
What about our vows? For richer and for poorer?
I'm an Italian girl from Brooklyn. I cross my fingers during the poorer part.
What about during the obey part? Yeah, I'm sleeping on the couch, ain't I? Hey, where'd you get all that money?
Do I ask you about your business?
Listen, kid, you think you could loan me a few bucks?
I might be able to help you out.
You're a lifesaver.
At 18%.
What? That's crazy! That's highway robbery! That's my girl.
If you don't mind my saying, Pop, you're stooping pretty low borrowing money off a kid.
Tell me about it, but I don't know what else to do.
You can act like a man. Well, I don't know what else to do. Get out there, pull some jobs. There's banks, liquor stores, convenience stores, credit unions, and that's just robberies. You could be out there running numbers, pimping broad, selling protection, but instead you're sitting around like a schmuck. I don't even know you anymore.
Jeez, maybe she's right. I got it! Ow! Oh, jeez!
Jimmy, I've been concerned about your descent into abject poverty. How are things?
To be honest, which is hard for me around cops, not too good.
You're not considering a return to a life of crime, are you?
To be dishonest, which is way more up my alley, no, not at all.
Take solace, Jimmy. Sweet Mother Canada stands at the bottom of the abyss, waiting to cradle you in the silky embrace of her social safety net.
Say again, in American?
Tomorrow, I want you to march down to the Service Canada office and apply for employment insurance.
What the hell is that?
It's just like unemployment insurance, except they put a positive spin on the name so the indigent don't feel like enormous blood-sucking leeches, which, of course, they are not.
Who sucked what?
Trust me, Jimmy, your adopted nation has your back. For Canada, where you can get money for nothing, but the chicks aren't free.
That didn't work. Next.
Go on, Petey.
I'm not sure about this. I love experiments. I just don't want to be experimented on.
If you don't, Petey, they'll do it on an innocent little animal.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great. How'd it go?
I feel surprisingly fine. At first, I was scared, but after the probe, everything went dark.
That's great. Where do we get paid?
Will there be any side effects from this?
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, sir. It says here you quit your full-time job, which means you're ineligible for employment insurance.
Who, me? I didn't quit. I quit! So you're telling me I don't even qualify for a handout?
Next in line.
Yeah, but...
Next!
All right. My wife don't respect me, my daughter thinks I'm a schmuck, and I'm gonna lose my house. Time to go back to work. And by work, I mean crime.
Crime! Why didn't you think of that before? The answer was right in front of you. Sometimes I wonder about you, Jimmy.
You know, I'm starting to think you care more about money than you do about saving the Earth.
That's ridiculous. I totally care about the Earth. I also care about the Russian businessman who lives on the Earth and happens to need your kidney.
My what?
Are you guys gonna take long?
Of course not. Now we must take organs while fresh.
Hey, sleepyhead.
So cold.
Yeah, about that. I had a slight miscommunication with these guys. I thought they were just taking a kidney, but they wanted everything. Heart, lungs, even your doodad, which the one guy wanted for a necklace.
What?
But I couldn't let them do it.
Oh, thank God.
Petey, I may have been using your dumb infatuation with the earth to get important things like money, and I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. In the end, you stuck up for your little brother, which warms my frozen heart.
Your heart could have got me 10 grand, but I'm glad it's still inside you. Ah! You're freezing, you little freak! You're trying to kill me?
Man, I've been keeping a lid on my criminal side so long, I feel rusty. Ah, that's better. I could rob that jewelry store, or snatch that lady's purse. Hell, I could do both. Rob that jewelry store, and then carry the jewels home in the purse. Good thinking, Jimmy boy. Nah, if I'm gonna do this, gotta be something big. Bingo. Oh man, what the hell am I doing?
What are you waiting for? Some idiot left the keys in a truck full of money.
Don't do it, Jimmy. If you get caught, that will mean the end of your witness protection.
I ain't getting caught.
But if you do, I can no longer protect you.
Like you need this gavone to protect you.
Jimmy, you would be endangering the lives of your family.
McCool's right, Jimmy.
Yeah, Pop, don't do it.
It is a lot of money, though.
Teresa!
I'm just saying.
What? You guys took all the good costumes.
All right, I made up my mind. I'm pretty sure I can risk it.
Jimmy, no!
But I won't risk it for my family. I already put them through this once. I ain't gonna do it again.
Hooray! For Canada!
Hurry up and steal the truck. I need booze money. I just hallucinated little people crawling all over you.
Hey! Some idiot left the keys in this truck.
Well, Jimmy, I guess it's back to jerking bulls.
Remember the old days when we were short on cash? We'd just throw a junior good fella under a bus and fleece the transit company for the insurance.
Oh, yeah. The good old days. Can I wash these down with a little scotch?
Nope. Doctor's orders.
I'm sorry for everything I put you through, Cook. I got you a little something.
Oh, Jimmy. I love you.
Jesus Christ! Give me a bottle. I'm hallucinating again.
How you doing? I used to be Jimmy Falcone, a capo in a New York crime family. Now, you probably think being a mobster was all busting knees and deep sixing guys, which it kinda was. See, violence was our thing, even on a slow day. Got ya!
Good shot, Jimmy.
But when it came to other gangs, I had a real knack for keeping the peace, like a referee for wise guys. For instance, I was friendly with the Russian mafia. Yeah, Boris, I brought vodka. Let's get drunk and make fun of the triad. I was respectful to the Chinese mafia. Happy New Year! What? I miss it? You guys keep changing the day. Anyway, Chen, you really gonna let those Ruskies walk all over you? Which one of you is Chen again? Heck, I even had an open-door policy with the gay mafia.
Oh my God! I can't believe you wore those shoes with that tie, Donnie.
Oh yeah, coming from the guy who wore beige in December?
Fellas, we gotta talk about the Chinese. They really got it in for you. Then a gang war broke out between the Russians, the Chinese, and the gay dudes, which I had nothing to do with. Until I took over their business. Anyway, now I'm Jimmy MacDougal, living in witness protection in Canada, where they don't know nothing about peacekeeping.
Actually, Pop, Canada's armed forces are well known for...
Lay off, will you? I'm trying to make a point. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all went him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Hey, Jimmy, this guy says the test drive's over. He wants us to get back to the dealership. Forget I said anything.
You hungry?
I could eat.
Yeah, I'll have the deer burger, side of antlers.
Sounds good. I'll have the same. Actually, come to think of it, let me have a bison burger. Nah, you know what? Deer burger's fine. Hang on, Cheech! Jimmy, I think we traveled back in time to an episode of Little House on the Prairie.
Are you hurt, strangers?
What the hell are you doing riding a buggy in snowmobile country?
Actually, this is Mennonite country.
What the f*** is that?
You know, where they make the deodorant.
No, stranger. We are a humble, God-fearing folk who shun modern conveniences such as cars, electricity, and zippers.
So, in other words, you're poor. Hope things pick up for you.
In truth, we are an ultra-Orthodox branch of the Mennonite tree. We broke away from our brethren in 19...
Yo, Rabbi, I'm on the edge of my seat here, but I gotta run.
I fear the iron pig you ride is dead.
Looks like we're walking back to Regina.
Regina? We too are traveling to that Sodom and Gomorrah. I am Jacob. These are my brothers, Samuel and Eli. We are going on our Rumspringa.
I think you mean wine spritzer.
Rumspringa is a period in which young Mennonites leave our community to experience modern society.
We are looking for what you people would call a good time. Do you know where we can find such a time?
Tell you what, you boys give us a ride into town, and we'll help you out with that.
You would do that for us?
Oh, not so fast. Throw in some chickens, and you got a deal. So, what kind of good time you boys looking for? Disneyland or Playboy Mansion?
Jacob! Samuel, look! The lights of the Emerald City.
Mine eyes.
Hey, we're walking here!
Where the hell have you been? And what's this about you stealing a snowmobile?
We didn't steal nothing. We took it for a test drive. It failed.
Jimmy, what have I told you about taking things that don't belong to you? It's not the Canadian way. Unless we're talking native land, but we like to pretend that never happened. My point is, what kind of nation would this be if everyone just took whatever struck their fancy with no regard for other people?
America?
Exactly.
And who the hell are these guys?
This is Jacob, and the other one and the other one.
Jimmy, why is the cast of Witness in my house?
It's like this, Cookie. These are men in tights on a Rumpelstiltskin looking for a good time. Speaking of good times, I gotta use the jar.
And I better get some groceries now that we got guests.
Relax, dinner's covered.
Hey, I'm Teresa.
Hello, I am Jacob. I am here to taste the delights of the big city.
Boy, did you come to the right place. I'm going to show Jacob my delights. I mean, my sights. These sights. Bye.
Listen, punk. Rumspringer or no Springer, I expect you to behave like a gentleman. Home by midnight and don't drink and drive.
I neither drink nor drive.
Good. Now get the hell out of here. All right, Cook. Cheech and I are gonna take the other two out for some fun.
Jimmy, be very careful with those boys. I've seen many a Rumspringer turn to tragedy when the modern world proved overwhelming for young Mennonites.
Relax, McCool. They're farmers, not cavemen.
Your well water is so clean and fresh. And blue.
Oh, Jacob, your hay-baling arms make me feel like I'm on the cover of a Harlequin romance novel. And that maybe, just maybe, my dress is torn.
I think, Teresa, you are the most beautiful woman I have ever met.
I think, Jacob, you are right.
You are also the only woman I have ever met to whom I am not related.
What a gentleman.
I figure we'll loosen them up with a few cocktails at the Sky Tickler Lounge and then on to Little India for the Snake and Kitty show.
That darn cat is such a charmer.
It's only 5 stories up, but on a clear day you can see everything, which really ain't much.
How can this be? We are not where we started.
We drove here in a $60,000 SUV, but the elevator's a big deal?
What new wonders await us on 3?
Not too bright, huh?
This from a guy who forgets to wear pants.
Oh, crap.
You'd think 4 hours riding in the magic closet would be enough excitement for anyone, but no! You two have to go and pull the fire alarm. Teresa!
Daddy!
Brothers! Teresa raised a barn! In my pants!
Daddy, calm down! We didn't do anything!
We did not? Then why are my Unterhosen damp?
That's it!
What is going on down here?
I'm about to turn this Quaker Oats into porridge.
Daddy, all we did was make out a bit. Promise. Jacob and I are in love. He's invited me to meet his family and stay in their village, and I said yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I love him the real way, not just the yes, I'll go to Cabo for the weekend way.
Hey, can I have her room?
Teresa, you do realize Jacob is a Mennonite?
I think you mean Mannonite, and yes, he's my Mannonite.
Teresa Maria Falcone, there is no way you're running off with some weirdy-beardy you just met.
Mom, this is so unfair. I'm old enough to make my own mistakes.
Okay, let me get this straight. You're gonna live without electricity.
Our love is electric.
And no running water.
Jacob's love is all the fluid I need.
I'm sorry, but you? On a farm?
She's really going. You sure you're okay with this?
You kidding me? She'll be back by dinner time.
I'm giving 3 to 1 on that. Interested?
$50 says she'll sleep here tonight.
I want a piece of that action.
I abhor gambling. Give me 20 on noon tomorrow.
What a pleasant ride. And it only took us 9 hours.
You really ought to get your heater fixed.
Shh! My father is coming.
Relax. Dads love me.
Jacob, what is this? You were supposed to sample the modern world, not bring it back with you.
Father, this is Teresa.
Father? Get out of town. You look more like Jacob's brother.
Truth be told, I am a little of both. Now, young woman, we are not used to outsiders here. As long as you remain in this settlement, I trust you shall respect our customs, our morals, and our values.
You got it, Pops. So, what's your Wi-Fi password?
This is a mall. It's where people come to buy things they don't really need. Maybe you boys can pick something up for your mom. Something to take back to her when you go home. Hopefully soon. It's not gonna hurt you. Just get on.
Where do these steps come from? What strange magic is this?
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Samuel, look! The steps, they vanish!
Hey, don't put your face down there.
Help! It wants my chin blanket! Wait! Modern medicine is forbidden to us! I feel better.
Oh, 5 more minutes.
Wake up, my modern woman.
Jacob, not yet. I haven't even put my face on. Hand me my makeup.
Such whore paint is forbidden here. Jacob, I am already concerned by this girl's sloth. Now, get up. It is only 2 hours until sunrise. Time for breakfast.
Haven't you people heard of beauty sleep? I guess not. I'll have coffee and a bagel.
We do not allow bagels with their sensual roundness and tempting holes.
Fine. What else you got?
You misunderstand. Women's breakfast was hours ago. Now is the time for you to make the men's breakfast.
In my country, we stopped playing with Play-Doh in grade 2.
And here, playing is forbidden.
I was joking.
Also forbidden. You must learn the value of doing chores. Look at Helga. She is proficient at chores and therefore has many suitors.
Now this I know how to do.
Let us find you something else to do. What is going on here?
There's this kid who's behind on his lunch money. He's in high school, so I want you to be my muscle,
Ooh, what does this task entail?
If he gets out of line, you two slap him around.
Slap around? Is that some kind of dance? We do not dance.
Who said anything about a dance? Just beat his head in.
Oh no, We are a peace-loving people. We cannot raise our hand to another man.
Then use your freaking foot. What do I care? Let's go. Not that, you mooks. If you're gonna cross the street, you gotta watch the signals.
Stop, Gina! The stern little man commands us to stand like this.
No, you got it all wrong.
Hurry, Samuel! The orange hand beckons us forward.
What is wrong with you retards?
Oh, thank heaven. The medicine that makes us feel better. Ah, that's the stuff. More. Please. I'll suck your...
Your father's been working me like a dog. I'm exhausted. But not too exhausted. Want to go to the hayloft?
More chores? Teresa, you are insatiable.
I've heard that. Don't know what it means, but I've heard it.
Oh no, those follies may have been acceptable on my Rumspringa, but we are back in the real world now.
Don't you want to play Amish schoolgirl?
Amish girls do not go to school, silly. Now, off to bed. I will be thinking of you, but not with my hands. Bad hands, devil's hands.
I have handcuffs. Okay, it's official. This place sucks. Damn it!
Put that away! Such prideful adornments are forbidden.
What? It's just a hair clip.
It is much more than that. It is a dagger that will pierce the heart of our community. It is dangerous.
Only if I stick it in your eye.
I have spoken. There is no more to say on the matter.
Well, I have more to say on the matter. F this!
So, you guys have never seen a train before?
Only in the distance. We thought they were metal snakes that would eat our souls.
Well, that's just silly. There's no such thing as souls. Did you know these tracks run clear across the continent? In fact, early on it was referred to as the Transcontinental
Look, Samuel, I have
Rail
found
in
medicine.
85. Guys, I wouldn't touch those. Seriously, guys, that's not safe.
It makes me feel better. I do not feel better, Samuel.
We need to talk.
Teresa, why is your head naked?
Yeah, about that. This isn't working out. I thought when I came here, it would be quaint, like doing it on a quilt.
Doing what?
See, I don't fit in here. Can I catch a ride into town?
I do not understand. We are to be married tomorrow.
What?
With God's blessing, you will be pregnant by the weekend.
Dude, I'm only 17. I'm too young to get married.
That is witch talk. My mother was a spinster of 15 when she wed. In any case, you agreed to be my wife the moment you sat in my buggy.
This is crazy!
My little lamb, you just have cold feet. We have a cure for that.
You could have just given me socks.
Ow! Ow! Give me another try. Ow! Ah! 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 Son of a... My finger's gotta go on a diet.
Your fingers?
Jimmy, Teresa hasn't updated a Twitter feed in 12 hours. Hashtag I'm worried.
Stupid bird. We solemnly invite you to the joyless union of Jacob and Teresa under the eyes of a stern and merciless God.
What?
The bride and groom are registered at Barnes and Stable. If I'm reading this right, I think Teresa's getting married.
The hell she is. Oh my God. They're a cult. My baby girl's been kidnapped by a cult.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna take a bath on this.
Let me see that.
How are we supposed to RSPV?
Jimmy, get your shotgun. We're going to a wedding.
Should I wear my blue suit or the pinstripe?
Give it a rest, will ya?
Isn't it exciting? You are permitted to choose the color of your wedding dress. Gray or off gray? Off gray, most assuredly.
Where the hell is Jacob?
In the barn, learning about the birds and the bees.
These are birds. These are bees. This is your penis. This is your penis on drugs. Any questions?
Hey! Why are you burning my stuff? No! Please! Not the hairdryer! Ah! What do you have against full-bodied hair? What is wrong with you people? Don't you get it? It's your life, and you only get one, so make the most of it. Don't let anyone tell you how to live. You can be whatever you want to be.
Could I be a shoemaker?
I love shoes.
A DeVry graduate?
Reach for the stars.
How about a sodomite?
You can be any nationality you want. And stop pretending it's the 50s. What's so great about spending 8 hours to make a loaf of bread when you can get one at 7-Eleven? Technology can make your life easier. Technology is your friend.
Oh, she is right. Look at all this pornography. Won't be needing you anymore.
Man, I hope they have a chocolate fountain. I love those things.
This is all my fault, Jimmy. I never should have let Teresa go.
Don't beat yourself up, Cook. Save it for the groom.
What if they brainwashed her? What if they've got her in robes, chanting at airports? Oh my God, what if they're about to drink the Kool-Aid? Hurry up, Jimmy!
I'm driving as fast as I can, but I don't know where I'm going. The sexy directions lady is on the fritz. This thing says, you are now leaving civilization.
If you're trying to drag this out to win the pool, you're disqualified.
Not to mention morally bankrupt.
I'm hoping to bang some bridesmaids at this thing. Can you head off the uglies for me?
This isn't what I meant!
Zippers are so much easier than buttons.
I didn't mean for you to go crazy! I just meant you need to think for yourself!
I'm gonna screw me a goat.
The one time I linger in the outhouse. Fools!
Ow!
Ignorant heathens! You have been tricked by the devil!
But I can finally feel the wind on my face. It burns!
Mark my words. This technology will betray you!
He is right. Damn these roaming charges.
It hurts when I pee.
The devil has wormed its way into our community in the form of this vixen. She is a witch, and you know what we do with witches.
Do tell.
We burn them!
Remember, think for yourselves!
Burn the witch!
Oh, crap. What are you doing? You're supposed to be freaking pacifists!
Shut up, witch!
Mommy! Daddy!
Thank God you still have hair!
And Cheech wins the pool.
Yes! Where am I gonna put a pool?
Time to kick some menin' ass!
Run! He knows how to fight!
It's just you and me, ZZ Top.
Bringeth it on.
That's quite enough, gentlemen. Jimmy, roll down your sleeves, unclench your fists, and take a chill pill. You, sir, pitch that pitchfork.
What the hell are you doing here?
There was a noise complaint from the neighboring Hutterite colony.
Meddling Hutterites.
Come, my good man, let us return you to your gentle ways of peace and misogyny. These outsiders will bother you no more. A Canada where you can live as you want, as long as you keep it down.
Wait!
Jacob?
Teresa, do not go. I still love you. I am sure with time you will be numb with fatigue and succumb to our ways.
Oh, Jacob, I'm sorry, but I can't change myself to fit into your world. I mean, I can, but I won't, because your world sucks.
If you will not live in mine, then I shall live in yours.
You sure you want to do that, kid?
Eli, Samuel, what have they done to you?
I'll never forget you, Jacob. I'll call you. I'll email you. Well, I'll text. Ah, forget it. I'll never see you again.
My heart is broken.
So is Samuel's.
Is that a tattoo?
Who wants deer burgers?
Not me. Last time I got a hoof in mine.
How you doing? I used to be Jimmy Falcone, a capo in a New York crime family. Now I'm Jimmy MacDougal, living like a schnook in Canada. Now, gangstering wasn't exactly your safest line of work.
Got the twos?
Go sleep with the fish.
But that's exactly what I wanted. I live danger. I breathe danger. Danger was my middle name. I never did forgive Ma for that. Don Gambini, we did as you asked. The charge is set. pretty soon, tall Bobby is going to be little Bobby Chunks. But if I may inquire, what exactly did tall Bobby do?
He didn't show respect, Jimmy. It always felt like he was looking down at me.
You too? I never did like that guy. Good riddance. In exactly 10, 9.
Cheech, when you were under tall Bobby's car, why didn't you set the charge?
I did, just like you said. See?
You were supposed to leave it under his car! You know, it's a wonder I lasted as long as I did. But just because I'm in witness protection now doesn't mean I don't still face danger. Because if you think minus 55 in January ain't real danger, forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Jimmy, may I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah, 1 sec. I just gotta beat this level. Oh! Ha ha ha! All right, this better be good.
Human Resources can't find your high school diploma on file. I hate to be a bother, but can I get you to send it over again?
Tell him to look harder.
Actually, I was being polite. Truth is, you still haven't submitted one.
So now you need a diploma to sit at a desk and not work all day?
Uh-huh. Only the best and brightest for Regina tourism.
What if I don't got no diploma?
You're such a kidder, Jimmy. Only losers don't finish high school.
And did those losers beat you up before they dropped out?
Yeah.
Jimmy, I don't understand. Why didn't you complete high school?
The mob wasn't big on book smarts. I mean, look what they did to Don Poindexter.
Allow me to quote Einstein.
So, can you take care of it or not?
Well, yes, it would take just a few simple keystrokes to enter a high school diploma into your file.
Great, see you later.
But I won't do it.
Why not?
Jimmy, I can't deprive you of this invaluable learning opportunity.
Sure you can. Go ahead, deprive me. I was looking for something to give up for Lent anyway.
Jimmy, education is the very cornerstone of society. What kind of friend would I be if I took that experience away from you?
The kind I don't want to whack in the face with a 2x4?
Oh, how I envy you. Jimmy, you're about to embark on a voyage across the sea of knowledge, a sea peppered with islands of information, archipelagos of insight, and atolls of wisdom. You are one lucky bastard.
Right back at you, minus the lucky part.
See? You're already doing math. For Canada, where you don't need to play football to afford college.
Great. Look what you made me do. Shut up! You're starting to piss me off here. Whoa. Ah, jeez. I better put you out of your misery. All right, hold still. I said hold still. It'll be over in a second. There, got it. Stupid goose. Only fat guys drink beer. What do you want, a medal for not dying? Scram! I ain't kidding. Quit following me. Last warning, pal, unless you want an ass full of buckshot.
So this diploma you got from the internet wasn't good enough for him?
Apparently Harvard's not a high school, and it's spelled with 2 A's.
You learn something new every day.
If I don't get him a real diploma, they're gonna give me the axe.
You know who could have done this for you? Freddy the Forger. One time he made me a fake ID, got me into Vito's bar.
Cheech, you were like 50. What did you need a fake ID for?
It was ladies' drink-free night. Man, I got bummed. Next morning, I woke up in some guy's bed. Boy, was he embarrassed.
God, I miss all those guys. Freddy the Forger, Carmine the Counterfeiter, Tony the Tiger Smuggler. The guys you find on Craigslist, they're just not the same.
Hey, how come Daddy got to drop out of high school, but you won't let me? You're such a hypocrite.
And that's exactly why you're staying in school, young lady.
Teresa, it's apples and orange juice. When I was your age, I was on the streets, hustling, doing whatever it took to make a living.
So, what you gonna do, Jimmy?
I guess I'll just quit and live off the nest egg.
Over your dead body? What the hell kind of example is that to set for the kids?
I used to kill guys for a living. Setting a good example ain't exactly high on my priorities.
Well, now you're a civilian, so act civilized and get a fucking diploma.
Fine, I'll go back to high school.
Pop, you can just get a GED.
Gina's not here, Petey. If you want to swear, you don't have to spell it.
Oh, you are so staying in school.
It means general educational diploma. All you have to do is pass an equivalency exam at the community college.
That's it? Just pass one test?
Uh-huh. I got mine when I was 5. I only stay in school for the camaraderie.
And how many friends do you have, Petey?
127.
Facebook doesn't count.
Counting you?
Don't you dare count me.
0.
So, look, I see you got a lot of wood in this joint. Be a real shame if it were to go up in flames, if you catch my drift. Of course, for a fee, I could protect you from that kind of thing, eh?
Aren't you adorable? Now run along, little girl.
I'll be back for more on Friday. You got some nice moves there, kid. How'd you like to join my crew? So, what do I call yous? Honka? Nah, that sounds stupid. How about Beaks? All right, Beaks it is. Welcome aboard.
I don't know how you're gonna do it, Jimmy. The studying, lectures, reading. You couldn't pay me enough. On the other hand, it's never too late to learn your ABDs.
You've got big dreams. You want fame. Well, fame costs. And right here is where you start paying.
Yo, lady, is this the GED class?
Room 102 down the hall.
Thank you.
Pardon me.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Ouch!
Sorry.
Coming through here.
Sorry.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. Whoa, you're flexy. What's your number?
Welcome to High School Equivalency 101. I'm Mr. Rousseau.
Is that gonna be on the test?
No. Now, I know many of you are going through some life changes. Divorce, midlife crisis, menopause.
Don't forget parole.
But this is your one chance and a second chance. So seize it. Actually, you can take the test as often as you like. I just said that for dramatic effect.
Is any of that gonna be on the test?
No. But since you're so interested in tests, let's start with a practice one.
Hey, Teach, you forgot the eyes and mouth on this smiley face.
Actually, that's a 0.
What? Don't I even get a point for spelling my name right?
You didn't.
Who the hell's Jimmo? This is gonna be harder than I thought. I gotta figure out a way to pass this class.
Wanna join my study group?
Beat it, nerd.
Jimmy, it's been 30 years since you were in school. You gotta get used to being a student again.
But how? I don't even remember what it was like being a student. Probably because I majored in hooky.
You'll figure it out. Anyways, listen, this broad in our class, Debbie, lost custody of her kids.
And?
And they're having a kegger at her place. You coming?
Yeah.
Jump, jump, jump!
It's all coming back to me now. This is just like when I was in high school. There's the snobby prom queen.
No, I don't want a beer. Leave me alone, nerd.
The drug-pushing preppy.
Come on, Cindy. All your peers are doing it.
My peers? Well, in that case...
And who can forget the slutty girl? Oh! You know what, Cheech? Maybe this high school thing ain't gonna be so bad after all. The second chance.
The second chances.
Oh, God! Cindy has no pulse!
was awesome! Okay, here's your cut. Don't spend it all in one pond. Ay.
Cheech, I feel like a teenager again. I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. Well, except for this terrible acne, and I keep getting urges to cut myself or masturbate.
Just don't use the good knives, okay? Shh. You'll wake somebody.
Where the hell have you been? No call? Not even a text? I've been worried sick. You could have been lying dead in a ditch for all I know. And I'm this close to putting you there myself.
Get off my case. You don't understand.
I understand plenty. You're a grown man with a wife and 3 kids and a job you're gonna lose if you don't get serious and get that diploma. I mean, look at this homework. It says find X, and you drew an arrow pointing to the X.
Well, that's where it is.
You're not even trying, Jimmy. All you're doing is partying and fooling around.
But
no buts. Now march up those stairs and go to your room, old man. You're grounded.
It's not fair!
What the hell is this?
It's a field trip. You need to sign it.
Jimmy, can I see you for a minute?
What up, Teach? Can I just say what an amazing time I've been having in this class? No, really, I mean it. Here, go buy yourself an apple.
Jimmy, night school isn't all fun and games, except for recess. You're struggling in class and failing your practice tests. I think you might have a learning disability.
Oh! Did you just call me a gimp?
No, and I would never use that term. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I am not a gimp!
I agree. All you need is some extra help.
Oh, yeah? Well, help this! Just to be clear, I do not have erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, I got that.
Did you see the look on that shopkeeper's face? Ooh, don't hurt me. I have a family. What a wuss. Ugh. Good night. I love you, Beaks. Tell anyone I said that, I'll cut out your liver.
I've been expecting your call, Jimmy. Let me guess. You need help with Canadian history, or as we call it, history. While it is a long and noble saga, I wish to start on the day in 1814 when we marched on Washington and burned down your White House.
Stop making shit up, McCool. This is serious. Turns out I got a learning disability, so seeing as I'm a moron, I'm gonna need you to fake that diploma for me.
That can't be right, Jimmy. You ran a large criminal organization. The numbers running alone would have taken tremendous mental ability, not to mention outsmarting legions of dedicated law enforcement officers. Do you see what I mean?
I gotta go back to crime?
No! It means there's nothing wrong with your intelligence. Of course, your morals are another story.
You're right. I am smart. It's like the time Don Fanucci was leaving Chicago on a train going 80 miles an hour, and Don Palazzo left New York on a train going 50 miles an hour, and I whacked them both. I'm a fucking genius.
You mean genius?
Whatever.
But Jimmy, don't forget, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Perfect! I sweat like a pig.
You can do this, Jimmy. Say it.
I can do this, Jimmy. How do you get a minus 2%?
Not everyone learns at the same pace. So you're on the slow side, Jimmy. This is the number for the Student Help Center. All you need to do is ask.
I'm Jimmy. I'm slow. I have a learning disability.
Jimmy, what about your diploma?
Screw that. School is for suckers.
I hear you. Though I'm really gonna miss Debbie's keggers. And I don't mean her beer parties.
You dropped out of school? What the hell is wrong with you, Jimmy? All you have to do is ask for a little help. That's it. Why can't you ever do that?
Tell me about it. Remember our trip to Hawaii?
Would you just ask someone?
I got it!
You better get that diploma, Jimmy. It's one thing to drop out of high school, but I am not living with a night school dropout. You got that?
I got it! Here, go nuts.
Wait, are you asking me to take your GED test for you?
No, I'm telling you to take my test for me.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why not?
There's an old saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
I don't understand the thing you just said. and now I'm hungry for sushi.
If you want my help, Pop, just ask. I'll be happy to tutor you, but I'm not taking the test for you.
Fine. If you won't do it, I'll find someone who will. Sir, I understand you wish me to take the high school equivalency exam for you. Is that correct? Ah, crap. Can you believe this? The guy doesn't even speak English. Sir, it is my native language. You getting any of this?
Waka waka waka. Must be Chinese or something.
I was valedictorian of my high school. I have a PhD from Princeton. Speak English!
All right, so we just gotta make a few stops on Albert Street. Eyes on the road. You're trying to get us killed? What are you looking at? Aw, nuts. Don't you get it, Beaks? You don't gotta fly south ever again. Unless the cops are chasing you. Did I or did I not just tell you to keep your freaking eyes on the road?
What the hell? It looks like you whacked a library in here.
There are 2 blue marbles and 3 red cups. How many different ways can you place the marbles into the cup? I can't do this, Cook. I'm disabled.
Oh, for the love of God, you're not disabled. We both know you didn't quit high school because you had to earn a living. You quit because you wouldn't ask anyone for help. Because of your stupid pride. Your stupid, stubborn, sexy pride.
Cookie, where we come from, a man doesn't ask for help. A man does things for himself.
There's only one thing I want you to do for me, Jimmy.
Name it.
Pass. I want you to pass.
Wait a minute. 2 balls, 3 cups, 6! The answer is 6! Petey?
Yeah, Pop?
I need you... I need you...
You need a helicopter? You're having a stroke? Timmy's in the well?
Timmy's in the well? Help! I need your freaking help!
All right, you got it. But if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it my way. You're gonna become a lean, mean learning machine. When I'm through with you, you're gonna eat Latin and crap prime numbers. Read. Faster, faster. Read, read.
Okay, but why is he exercising?
Because that's the way he learns. Pick it up. Faster, faster. Slow down. Check your work. Check your answers. 41, 42, 43, 57, 58, 59. 12 times 12, 144. Again. Again. Correct.
I got it right! So?
Push harder. Educated guess. Fill it in. Oh! Yay! Read. Read. Read!
Sorry, the school bell is broken. This is it. You all worked hard. Good luck. You may begin.
Cut it out, Beaks. You honked an oath. Once you're in the life, you can't leave.
Sweetie, you gotta let him go.
But I don't want to let him go.
Honey, it's the call of the wild. Everyone has to leave sometime. Just like one day, you're gonna grow up and leave me.
I will?
Uh-huh. And it's gonna be the hardest day of my life. But I'll know that even when we're apart, you'll always be with me, here in my heart.
I'm gonna miss you, you mook. All right. Don't get all mushy on me. What if he can't survive in the wild no more?
He's a Falcone now. He's gonna do just fine. He's gonna do just fine. Oh,
I passed!
You passed!
Hey, me too!
Cheech, that's great. But, and don't take this the wrong way or anything. How?
It wasn't so tough.
God damn it, why didn't I think of that?
Jimmy, I'm proud of you. You earned it on your own, and no one can take that away from you.
I'm sorry I was acting like a high school jerk.
Correction, high school graduate jerk.
I want to make it up to you. Cookie, would you go to the high school equivalency prom with me?
Of course I will. But I need $800 for a dress.
What do you mean there's no f***ing prom queen?
It only took me 30 years to get you to a prom, but here we are, baby. What do you think?
I think if you play your cards right, you might get lucky in the car later.
Every day I'm with you, I'm the luckiest man on earth.
Oh, we are definitely doing it in the back seat.
Congratulations, equivalency class of 2013. By the power vested in me by the province of Saskatchewan, I now declare you graduates.
How you doing? I'm Jimmy MacDougal. Used to be Jimmy Falcone. I may be living like a jerk in witness protection, but back in the day, I was a made guy. I was the head of a crew and no one could touch me. Basically, I had it made. It's a funny story how that happened. This one night, they told me to keep Don Gambini away from his house because his wife was throwing him a surprise birthday party.
Everyone's acting all weird and secretive, Jimmy. I'm telling you, something's going on.
If I screwed up the surprise, his wife would kill me. Literally. She was built like a lumberjack and she was real good with an axe.
Anyway, I shall get going.
We just got here, boss. At least finish your drink. Hey, look!
Look at Cheech go! I could swear I just finished that.
The thing about the Don was he got jumpy when he drank too much.
Who did that? Unplug ya, you rat!
But I got him home in time, just like I was supposed to. I guess the surprise was on them. The Don took out so many guys that night, I wound up getting made. But if you think I still got it made here in Regina, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Mwah!
Oh, someone's in a good mood.
What can I say? The sun's up, the sky's blue, and me and Cheech are going to the track.
My money's on third and the fifth. Who the hell names a horse third anyway?
Isn't there something you want to say to me, Jimmy?
What's for breakfast?
No, something else.
Oh, right, you got your hair done. Looks good.
No, I didn't, you moron. You got no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Have a nice freaking day at the track. I hope a horse craps on you.
Me too. It's good luck.
You get the feeling Cookie was mad?
What are you talking about? She said have a nice freaking day at the track, didn't she?
Get a load of this. McCool's bringing me flowers.
Don't be silly, Jimmy. These aren't for you, they're for Cookie.
Hold up there, Kimosabi. You want to explain why you're bringing my wife flowers? And believe me, there's no right answer to that question.
Jimmy, your sense of humor is like a fresh breeze off the Canadian Rockies.
Do I look like I'm joking? Seriously, tell me, because I can't see my own face.
What a card you are, Jimmy. These are for Cookie's birthday.
Oh, crap! Listen, you gotta help me out. Give me those flowers.
Certainly not. I cultivated, picked, and arranged these myself.
Well, would you look at that? Special Agent McCool remembered what Mr. What's for Breakfast over here forgot. Thank you, McCool.
You are most welcome. Many happy returns, Cookie. For Canada, where no one forgets your birthday!
Unless his name's Jimmy MacDougal.
Whoa, Cook, you got it all wrong. I know it's your birthday. I got a big surprise planned for you.
Is that so? Well, I'm calling you bluff. Give me those. You're not pulling together some crappy gift at the last minute.
Cook, I got a surprise planned like you wouldn't believe. Prepare to have your mind blown.
Yeah? Well, prepare to never get blown again. I know a load of bullshit when I hear it.
Jimmy, if we're not going to the track, can you let me out?
Petey, why are my Cosmo pages all stuck together? Whoa, what are you doing?
I realized what my biggest problem is when it comes to girls.
That you're a complete loser?
No, not that. The problem is I don't know how to break the ice. So I built a robot to do it for me.
You sure that's a good idea? Last time you built one, it didn't work out so well.
First rule of Robot Fight Club, build a robot. Second rule of Robot Fight Club, program that robot to fight. Petey-Bot is programmed to meet, charm, and disarm girls. Then I step in to seal the deal.
That won't work. He's still you.
Just wait until you hear him say something suave. Something suave.
Ooh, Petey, aren't you going to introduce me to your robot friend?
Ew.
So you forgot Cookie's birthday. Big deal. She has one almost every year. She'll get over it.
Oh, yeah? Remember the time I spent in the hospital back in New York?
Sure, when those jackoffs from the Vanucci crew plugged you.
It wasn't the Vanucci's, it was Cookie. I forgot our anniversary and she put one in me.
That was Cookie? Spot on. We went to war with the Vanucci's over that one.
I know.
A lot of lives were lost, Jimmy.
Yeah, I get it, Cheech.
I mean, some of our best guys.
Drop it, will you?
Fine. I gotta get ready anyways.
For what?
I needed some me time. So I got a ticket to this all-gal review.
All-gal review? You mean like strippers?
Nah, it's classy. Dinner and a show. Like the nightclubs in the old days before they all turned into discos.
Dinner and a show? That's perfect! Cookie loves that kind of crap. I'll order tickets right now. Give me your laptop.
No can do. It broke. All right, let's see some nakeds.
Holy shit, it's Cheech Falcone!
No, it ain't. Okay, it is. How you been, Carmine?
I'm gonna get you, you stinking rat!
Miss me, you son of a bitch!
All right, listen. I've had a crush on her for weeks, but I've never been able to talk to her. Go introduce yourself, charm the pants off her, and set up a date. Affirmative, remove girl's pants. No, that's just an expression. Come here. I will charm the girl. That's better. Go get her! This is gonna be great. Goodbye loneliness, goodbye Cosmo magazine, goodbye crinkly socks. Yes, it worked! No, it worked too well. How is she Frenching him? He doesn't even have a tongue.
Broken hips and wrinkly lips, a geriatric review. I don't know how you did it, but this is definitely a surprise.
I gotta admit, I'm kinda hurt you didn't trust me, Cook. Give me 2 good seats.
$300.
$300? Man, I should become a scalper. Is that word offensive to you people?
Not at all. $500.
It's the wreck to me! It's the wreck to you! It's the wreck to me! It's the wreck to you!
What a show!
What? Huh? Oh, yeah! Bravo!
I loved it. Especially that one song, Hot Flash Dance.
I like the number where they fell and couldn't get up. It really spoke to me.
Let's go backstage, Jimmy. I want to get an autograph.
You coming?
Nah, I'm gonna head home and see what I can do with the hole I blew in my laptop. If there's a tie on my door, don't come in.
This job must be so much fun. When I was a kid, I wanted to be on Broadway.
When I was a kid, I wanted to extort the unions on Broadway.
Jimmy? Are you Jimmy Falcone?
What? No, you got the wrong guy. I don't know no Jimmy Falcone. Ah, crap, you been recognized. Go call McCool.
All right, if it comes down to it and you got a whacker, get me an autograph first.
Listen, lady, if I was you, I'd have a senior moment and forget you ever saw me.
It's me, kid.
It's you? You who?
Me. Your pop, Sal Falcone.
Listen, you sick maniac, my pop is dead. And I'm not Jimmy Falcone.
Drop the act, Jimmy. I know you're in witness protection. Don't worry. I'm not gonna rat out my own son.
I hate to break it to you, Looney Tunes, but my father was a man.
Not anymore, I ain't. Come here, kid.
So, it's probably wrong that I have a boner right now, isn't it?
Look, lady, I got no idea who you are, but there's no freaking way you're Jimmy's father.
Yeah, my pop disappeared when I was 13. We all figured the Tortellini family offed him. And I hate to keep harping on this, but he wasn't abroad.
I swear on the eyes of my only son, which is you, that I used to be Sal Falcone.
Okay, Sal Falcone. What was my mother's name?
Apollonia Maria Teresa Falcone.
Lucky guess. What about her maiden name?
Bacino.
Not bad. Okay, so when was I born?
A little too soon after the wedding, if you know what I mean.
This is crazy! Are you an actual woman or just dressed up like one?
Let me explain. Jimmy, I loved your mother. She was a beautiful woman. But deep down, I always felt like a broad trapped inside a man's body. Of course, the mob don't look too kindly on that kind of thing. I had to be careful. It was starting to affect my work. I couldn't stop. I started taking stupid risks. I knew if I got caught, my friends would whack me. So I left to start a new life where I could finally, surgically, become a woman. Since then, I've been living as Sally Monero.
That's quite a... I mean, what?
MacDougals, down, down, down!
Hey, what's the big idea?
All right, we've neutralized the threat. You're safe for now. I'll take her downtown, grill her, and assess the situation. Don't worry, Jimmy. Canada has your back.
I don't know about you, but I need a drink.
Make mine a double, then double it.
What are you doing here? I am waiting for my date. I'm the one who's supposed to go on the dates. You're supposed to step aside and let me jump in. When the time is right. When is that gonna be? Indeterminate. Need additional data. Come on, you're just jerking me around. Indeterminate. Need additional data. This is not what I programmed you for. Hide. Here she comes. Your presence is agreeable. Is that a new hat? Oh, come on! Should I jump in now? Not yet. Now? Not yet. Now? Not yet. Why did I make him anatomically correct?
So, what did she say?
Good news, Jimmy. There's absolutely no risk of her informing on you. In fact, she's in more danger from the mob than you are. You merely broke a blood oath that you swore on your life to uphold. She turned into a lady. They hate that. Don't be that way, Jimmy. She's a delightful person with a wonderful sense of humor and a sparkling personality.
Don't get any ideas, big guy. So now what? Do you make her disappear or do I?
Disappear? Au contraire, I suggest you spend some time with her before she leaves town. I, too, lost my father at a young age, and not a day goes by I don't wish for a chance to speak to him again. To say, Father, why do you care more about huffing gasoline and chasing Thai ladyboys than you do your own son? But alas, I cannot. This is a gift, Jimmy. Open it.
I think I'll just return it for store credit.
Family is for life. All sales are final. For Canada, where it's not gay to be with a transgender.
Hey!
It's 4:15 and you're drunk?
I had some soup at lunch and it was so good. And then a bunch of my friends were having soup and then I just got crazy. Crazy. That soup is so f***ing good. You know your robot is nailing anything that moves at school.
What?
He broke up with Sheila, then started seeing Jenna, and broke up with her and saw Anna for a while, and now he's fooling around with Kelly. Dude is a player. You should get in on that action. I'm gonna hurl.
Listen, Buster, I programmed you to get me a girlfriend, not to bang every girl in school. According to PDBot's calculations, the only chance of you having a girlfriend is if PDBot has one for you. That's insane! What can I say? Players gonna play, haters gonna hate. Yo.
Hey, Grandpa Marcel, when you turned into a lady, did the operation hurt?
What operation, kid? I went into a cocoon.
Hey, whose car is in the... Gotta go.
Not so fast, Jimmy.
Oh my God, Daddy! Your daddy is so much fun!
You got lovely kids here, Jimmy.
What the hell is she doing here?
I went to apologize for getting her arrested. We got to talking, and I realized she's family.
So what? Now every Tom, no Dick, and Sally who shows up is family?
Give her a chance, will ya?
No thanks.
You get your ass over there and enjoy your goddamn family.
No.
Jimmy, where you going? Don't run out.
What? Like you did to me?
What an asshole.
Pull over! We need to talk!
No!
We got some things to work out.
No, we don't!
Come on, kid, we gotta deal with this!
I don't gotta do nothing!
Jimmy, can you... Hey! This ain't over, Jimmy! Damn it, I chipped a nail.
That's for not calling me.
That's for sleeping with my sister. That's from my mom.
Oh!
Your presence is agreeable.
God,
the guy's a machine!
Police deny the helicopter crash had anything to do with a recent epidemic of teenage drunkenness.
Hey, when is Grandpa Marcel gonna visit again? She's gonna show me how to off a guy with a scrunchie.
She ain't coming back to this house.
You kidding me? Why not?
I don't want her around you.
You'll take it away to one woman I can actually learn something useful from.
What?
You're seriously robbing me of the only strong female role model in my life?
I'm standing right here.
Gina, I'm your father, and I can rob you of whatever the hell I want.
Jimmy, that's enough. Don't listen to him, Gina. Go get yourself a cookie. What's the matter with you? Are you gonna crap on everyone just because your father changed into a woman?
Nah, that's his freaking business. What am I gonna do, change him back?
So what are you pissed off about?
I'm pissed off because he left me! He never even said goodbye! Why? What did I do? Was there something wrong with me? Wasn't I good enough?
Oh, Jimmy, it wasn't your fault.
Jesus Christ, what is this, an after-school special?
Hey, Gina, get down here. There's someone who wants to see you.
Grandpa Marcel's here?
Nope, better than that. I'm real sorry for yelling at you, so I got you a pony.
What the hell I need a pony for?
Because you're the best little girl in the world and you deserve it.
I don't want a pony.
Sure you do, it's great. You can comb her hair, have tea parties, ride her around.
You don't know me at all, do you, Pop?
Of course I do. What kind of a father would I be if I didn't know my little girl? Come on, give her a spin.
I don't wanna. It smells like Cheech's room.
Just try it, will ya? Here, over here. Here, boy. Here, horse. Here, pony. Come on, pony. Come on. Come on, you f***ing horse.
You trying to kill me, Pop? What the hell's the matter with you?
Have fun, sweetie.
You!
I am a good father.
Come on,
Sweetie?
Daddy, what are you doing?
Just checking in with my favorite oldest daughter. How about things, kid? How's your life?
Fine, but I'm kind of busy right now.
Just wanted to see how you're feeling.
A little weirded out. Are you dying or something?
No, I'm just fine. And I'm never leaving you.
Well, at some point you're gonna die.
Look, nobody's dying.
I'm gonna kill you, Jimmy! What the hell are you doing buying Gina a psychotic pony?
What? I'm just trying to be a good father.
You're already a good father, mostly. Stop trying to prove it before you kill someone. It's Sally you need to work things out with. Now go talk to her, you big dope.
She's right, Daddy. Go do that right now. Like, immediately.
Yeah, get your head out of your ass, will ya?
You're right. I should probably go talk to him. Her.
Darren, you can come out now. Darren? Darren? Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Come on, pick up. It's an emergency, damn it.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Brad. Turns out I am free tonight.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, but for the good of those girls and the continued survival of my nads, I need to power you down. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Petey. Hasta la vista, Petey Bot. Wrong remote. Forgot I installed that. I am sorry, Petey, but it is you that must be terminated. Why do robots always turn on their masters? Why do masters always anger their robots? No. Damn it, that's of no use to me. Violence is never a solution. Okay, maybe under some circumstances.
Hey, what's with all the racket?
I killed Petey Bot. No, I killed Petey Bot. No, I killed Petey Bot.
Okay, I'm bored.
Pop, wait!
You got the stuff? You got the money? Ow! Ah, the mother!
Who's in your trunk? A cop?
What the hell you doing, Pop?
What's it look like? I'm selling weed.
You kidding me?
Hey, you can take the fella out of good fella, but that don't make him good. What the hell you doing here?
All right, I don't like surprises. We're gonna have to plug you two.
The hell you will. Pop, I don't care about you becoming a broad, but why the hell did you leave me?
Wait a sec. This lady's your father?
Yeah, I used to be a man. Deal with it.
Do you got any idea how tough it was growing up without a dad around?
What? You think it didn't tear my heart out to leave?
You abandoned your own kid? That's unconscionable. Let's kill her.
Wait, I want to see where this is going.
If I stayed and got caught, do you think you would have ever grown up to be a capo? No, you would have been a laughingstock.
See? What choice did she have?
We could have suppressed his desire to be a woman and raised his son.
That would have made for a real healthy father-son relationship. You better forgive your dad, mister.
You mind your business.
Yeah! Jimmy, can you ever forgive me?
Yeah, after all, you was just looking out for me.
I'm sorry I had to leave. Come here, you.
I'm gonna go call my stepdads. All 7 of them. Are you crying too?
Don't look at me!
Pop, before you head out of town, let's enjoy the time we have together.
I'd like that, Jimmy.
Now, what do you say we take these jokers' guns away and kick the shit out of them?
Way ahead of you, kid. Come here! This is delicious cookie. What is it?
A little thing I whipped up called Pony Parmigiano.
Say, who's the dish, Jimmy? Mind if I take a crack at her?
Cheech, I don't know if you want to...
Hey, gorgeous. Are you a thief? 'Cause you stole my heart.
Cheech, you're hitting on your own brother.
I'll take that as a maybe.
Well, gang, here's to family.
To family.
To family.
Finally, it's about freaking time I get to tell my story. In case you're deaf, blind, or not into smoking hot chicks, I'm Teresa Falcone. When I was younger, I used to love Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. The guys at Dad's work was so much fun. There was Frankie No Fingers, such a klutz. But boy, could he thumb wrestle. And Johnny Calculator used to help me with my counting homework.
See, Teresa? X minus Y equals Z.
I'm supposed to be doing math, not spelling. And Freddie Chuckles was always good for a laugh.
Hey, Teresa, smell my flower.
Oh, look, I'm all wet.
Teresa, get in the car.
I never saw those guys again. Now that we're living in Regina, I really miss the guys from Pop's work. Whatever happened to them?
Nothing. They just got froze out of the business.
What was that, Daddy?
Nothing. Forget about it.
But you just said...
Yeah, I said forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Anything yet?
Little more? All right, that's perfect.
Gangster TV. All gangsters, all the time.
Good job, kid. Now get down here. But be careful, it's slippery.
What's all the racket?
Yeah, I can barely hear myself think. What was I thinking about? Oh, yeah, boobs.
Everybody, get in here. I'm gonna be on TV.
You're gonna be on TV? It's like I'm living with John Stamos over here.
I never been on TV before, unless they were calling me a possible suspect.
Or alleged perpetrator. It made me so proud.
Jimmy, you think they'll get Bobby De Niro to play you?
Or someone sexy like that froggy face guy from Aerosmith.
He's a guy? I've been whacking off to him for years.
No, it's a documentary. I'll be playing myself.
Next on Gangster TV, Jimmy Falcone. Diary of a Dirty Snitch.
What?
Jimmy Falcone was a capo in the Gambini crime family until this self-serving scumbag killed his boss and sold out his mob cronies.
Sold out? The feds never paid me a red cent.
Every gutter king needs his queen, so Jimmy married former stripper Cookie DeFazio. This good time floozy latched onto Jimmy like a pit bull on a trailer park toddler.
How the hell they get a video of me stripping?
So that's where that tape wound up.
But Jimmy had a fatal flaw, who went by the name of Cheech, an idiot man-child whose bumbling almost got them all killed.
Can't argue there.
I can't watch anymore. They made us look like scumbags.
Hey, it wasn't so bad. They got our names right. Ah, who am I kidding? It was a smear job.
We weren't scumbags, were we, Jimmy? Remember the classy people who used to come by the house? Joey Dirtbag, Larry the pimp, Holly the pornographer. Back home, we was like royalty.
Oh, you'll always be royalty to me, Cook. Now come on, let's go fish the dead rats out of the septic tank.
Ah!
That's for calling me a man-child. Jimmy, I want a juice box.
Big news from Student Council President Petey. Wayne Gretzky High has sponsored an endangered polar bear. After global warming tragically melted his ice floe, Blumpkin was forced to swim for 5 months. No home, no food, no hope for the future. Quit it! I'm trying to make a speech here. But no longer, because our money will help Blumpkin find a new flow.
Petey, did you slash the prom committee budget to pay for this poodle bear?
Not yet, I haven't.
Well, you better not. We have a big wish list this year.
Glad to see we're being reasonable.
Petey MacDougal, sign here.
Ooh, I love big packages.
And that's why you're going to prom alone. Holy crap, Petey, you didn't sponsor it, you bought it! Ew! That teddy bear stinks!
That's not the bear.
Attention, everyone! I have a very important announcement, so I need everyone's undivided attention. Please listen carefully to every word I say. Regina
Who do those gangster TV gavons think they are? I'd like to go over there and teach them a lesson they won't forget. That two-bit hack job you showed about my family made my wife cry. Now, say hello to my little friend! They'll never see that one coming.
Jimmy, did you get all that?
What? Oh, sure. Sure, every last bit.
So you're clear we'll be hosting a VIP?
Yep, VIP, most valuable player. Got it.
Jimmy, you kidder. It's very important person. For security reasons, we will only refer to the VIP by their secret code name, Spotted Dick. I need you to get in touch with Spotted Dick's people and tell them where the dinner is, okay?
Say, is this VIP important enough that if they was to come to dinner, my wife would be impressed?
Oh, she'd be more than impressed, Jimmy.
Enough said. How you doing? Jimmy MacDougal from Regina Tourism. Tell Spotty Dick the dinner's at 123 Jim Carrey Lane. And tell the VIP it's BYOB. Cook, guess what?
Flowers? What are you bringing me flowers for? Who'd you sleep with? I'll kill her. Then I'll kill you. Then I'll mount both your heads on stakes to teach the kids what we do with cheetahs. Sorry, Jimmy. I'm still upset about that stupid movie.
Well, I got just the thing. We're having a VIP over for dinner, just like the good old days.
Aw, Jimmy. What's the matter with you? You invite someone for dinner, you don't tell me? Who the hell is this VIP anyway?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Jimmy, regarding the dinner for Spotted Dick.
Oh, so McCool knows about it. Why am I the last one to know anything around here?
Why are you getting so mad? What's the big deal?
Just a second, hon, okay? The big deal is, I haven't cleaned, there ain't a thing in the fridge, and look at me, my hair's a disaster.
Don't worry, we'll order in. And your hair, I don't know what to tell you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? You saying I got bad hair?
Jimmy, Cookie, shush!
Stay out of this, McCool. Cook, I didn't say you got bad hair. I just said you don't got no time to do nothing about it.
Oh, so now I'm fat and lazy. You believe this, Jagoff?
Whoa, Cook, relax. Why you gotta get so personal? None of us is 22 anymore.
Oh, so now I'm old. Let me tell you something, you fat sack of shit.
I beg your pardon.
What?
Is this 123 Jim Carrey Lane?
Your Majesty, if I may.
Your Majesty? Holy shit, the VIP is the Queen of freaking England.
Your Majesty, my apologies. You were given the wrong address. Now, if you'll just follow me...
Nonsense, officer. I'm in the right place, and I'd rather like to see how this turns out.
Thanks for getting the old broad here in one piece.
Let me give you the royal tour. This is the grand foyer. That's the blue drawing room.
And the throne's just down the hall if you need it. Be a pal and light a match when you're done.
Who? Ain't that the broad on the 20?
You are correct. It is we.
You want to sign this for me? And these.
Cool, what the hell are you still doing here?
What am I doing here? The question of the day, nay, the question of the century is, what is the Queen doing here?
Hey, don't look at me. With a code name like Spotted Dick, it could have been anyone in Hollywood.
Jimmy, do you have any idea of the vast importance of this dinner? Canada's place in the Commonwealth of Nations rests on tonight.
Speak American.
Jimmy do bad.
All right, now we're communicating. Jimmy do bad how?
The Commonwealth is a collection of countries loyal to Her Majesty the Queen.
You mean that old broad owns a whole collection of countries? I don't. You think she'd dress better?
Yes, you would. But recent austerity measures have forced her to cut one nation from the Commonwealth. Word is it's either going to be Canada or Tonga.
Tonga? Is that where they make the trucks?
No, it's a country in the South Pacific. The odds are against us, and you're making them worse. They have coconuts, Jimmy. Coconuts!
Telling me the Falcones aren't good enough for some stuffy queen?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. At the very least, try to be classy.
Hey, no problemo. We got classy coming out the frickin' wazoo here.
I can't believe the fate of Canada rests on what comes out of your wazoo.
Well, Blumpkin, I think you're a hit. The kids all love you. Except maybe for Stumpy, who should have known better than to get so close to your cage.
You're feeding them baby seals?
What? They were out of baby dolphins.
Aren't those expensive? What about prom?
Who cares about prom? Blumpkin's on the endangered list. Horny teenagers are not.
You're gonna be endangered if you spend all the prom money.
There's only one way to settle this. President Petey will put it to a vote. Don't worry, Blumpkin. The students will do the right thing. After all, who couldn't love that face?
Ew.
Not that face, the other one.
A drink fit for royalty.
What's in it?
Crown Royal and Royal Cola. It's got a kick like a f***ing mule.
Ooh, my.
Perhaps we should cut cocktail hour short and go straight to dinner?
We will, as soon as the pizza gets here.
Splendid. We'll just wait for the pizza.
Yo, Queen, scooch down. Make room for the uninvited guest.
Thank you, officer.
Ma'am?
Gina, we got company. Maybe our guest would like to wear the Pepperoni King crown.
What, are you kidding, Pop? She's a queen. She got plenty of crowns, don't you?
You heard your father, young lady.
Fine, here. Throw it on the pile.
No, no, no. One always waits for the Queen to dine first.
Sure. Liz, grab a slice.
It looks delicious, but I rarely eat at these events.
All right, then. More for me.
Watch your fucking manners in front of the Queen.
So, you're harnessed. You and James Bond, you still keep in touch? And, how do I get me one of them licenses to kill?
There's no such thing as a license to kill.
Or so they'd have you think.
Jesus, Petey, you smell like a slaughterhouse.
I never thought I'd say this, but I had a long day bludgeoning seals.
Who is this person?
This is my boy Petey. Petey, this here's the Queen.
Barbaric rituals such as bludgeoning innocent seals cast a dim light on Canada's future in the Commonwealth.
Oh, I'm sure it seems cruel to an entitled monarch like yourself, but I got a polar bear to feed, your irrelevance.
Jimmy, a word? No? This evening is a total disaster. You're serving pizza, Petey just insulted the Queen, and you're not even wearing shoes. How can I put this so you'll understand? Say this was The Godfather.
Which part? Because if you mean 3, I don't want to talk about it.
Jimmy, focus. Think of the Queen as Vito Corleone, and you're Fredo.
Holy crap! So she's like a Don?
Jimmy, for Canada, she's the Dawn of all dawns.
Whoa, you think someone would have mentioned she's a very important person? Don Liz, I just been informed of your importance to the organization, and I want to offer my most humble apologies.
You may rise.
Look, we've been acting like a bunch of morons. Why don't we start over and I'll show you how we entertain a person of your stature. Break out the grappa!
Jimmy, I don't think this is a good idea.
These good people have opened their home to me, and I would like to enjoy their hospitality.
Your Majesty.
Enough of your blathering and hectoring. Away with you!
You heard the broad. Away with you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Tonga Police. Are you accepting resumes?
So, Your Majesty, will Prince Harry be joining us?
I don't know, my dear. Let me call him.
Really?
Certainly not! Got you! Oh, my!
Let me get this straight. Your family's been in power for like 100 years. How'd you pull that off?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist.
Spoken like a true tyrant.
Spoken like a true nobody.
Iron fist. No fingerprints. You sure you ain't from Brooklyn?
What the hell happened last night? I can't feel my tongue.
I can't hear you on account of all this pounding.
I got this nagging feeling something bad happened.
I gotta tell you, Pop, far as I'm concerned, the Queen's our kind of people.
Oh, crap! The Queen! Remember when Cheech and her did the lambada?
Who knew she could go so low?
Remember when she knighted us?
The ceremony was a lot like getting made, only more blood.
Remember when she called up Buckingham Palace and told them to go screw themselves, that she was evacuating?
Except she didn't say evacuating. She said some other word.
She said abdicating. It means she quits. Don't you people fucking read?
What's that, Gina? Talk in my good ear.
You hydrant. Did you quit being the Queen last night?
Indeed I did. Last night's revelries finally opened my eyes. I wish to live out the rest of my days as a... what do you call it again?
A regular schnook?
Precisely.
Nice going, Fredo.
Hey, McCool.
Hey! Hey! The Queen of England is abdicating her throne, and all you can say is, hey!
What? We had a few too many last night.
No! Good for you! And now we're on the verge of an international crisis! She's the Queen! She can't just leave the royal family, not until she dies!
Whoa, she really is like a Don.
If word gets out that she's here, this house will be swarmed with news cameras. I need you to take care of her until we can figure something out.
Got it. I'll take care of her.
No, Jimmy! Just keep her in the house. Keep her happy, and above all, keep her out of sight. Understood? What's that for?
Looking after the Don ain't cheap. Keep it coming. Why did I look? Why did I look?
Ew! You have a gentle touch, James.
My pleasure, you highball. Why did I look? Why did I look? A royal taster. I gotta tell you, this ain't good.
Good heavens! James! James!
Oh, so now Sir Jimmy's too good for my cooking. Jimmy, what's this? You robbed the jewelry store? Without me?
Nah, the old broad's got me polishing the jewels.
What? Like you ain't thinking about it right now?
Cut it out.
Ah, you're no fun.
Really, Cheech? Really?
No hablo inglés.
Get out of here.
Come on, she ain't gonna miss one little necklace.
Yes, she will. Now scram.
Just let me try on one, Jimmy.
No! I'm responsible for these. Anything goes missing, the Queen said she'd lock me in a tower. Now you're not even trying, Cheech.
Who's this Cheech of what you speak?
All right, everybody out! No one comes in this room! Just giving it the old spit shine.
It's time to vote. All in favor of saving this most majestic and endangered creature, raise their hands.
All in favor of saving prom?
This is bad. What do I do? What do I do?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist.
You elected me to lead, and lead I shall. Screw the prom. I'm canceling it for your own good.
Get him! Get out of here!
Where'd you get pitchforks and torches? Violent revolution is very un-Canadian, people!
All right, boys, do your business. I can't believe this. I went my whole life without having to clean up after a dog. Ugh. Yeah, look at the bright side. At least it's a small dog. Yeah, keep smiling. If you wasn't so connected, I'd put a fucking bullet in you. That's it, Liz! I can't do this no more!
Whatever are you talking about, James?
Look, I know you think living like a schnook is all good times, but you gotta get back to your old life before someone, and I'm not naming any dogs, gets hurt.
But for the first time in years, I feel like I can breathe. No schedules, no international crises, no buck-toothed politicians looking for a pat on the back from a substitute mother figure.
Come on, Liz, you're the Queen of frickin' England. You can snap your fingers and get room to breathe.
My subjects expect so much of me, James.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the good of great.
Greater good.
Yeah, that's the one. Look at me. I gave up my whole life for the sake of my family.
No, you didn't. You ran like a scared little snitch to save your red ass.
Go to your room.
I'm already going, snitch.
All I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta give the people what they want, even if it means giving up what you want.
All right, I'll give them their goddamn prom. Get off my freaking back.
James, your son appears to be angry and bleeding.
Ah, teenagers, what are you gonna do?
In any case, thanks to your rousing speech, I have decided to return to my royal duties.
Yes!
Hello, Tonga Police. I'd like to cancel my interview tomorrow. Oh, now you tell me the precinct has an ocean view.
Going with prom was the right thing to do. The Arctic theme's a nice touch.
It was inspired by Blumpkin. Besides, Hawaiian luau is so overdone.
So what's gonna happen to Blumpkin after tonight?
He's going to live out his days at the Winnipeg Zoo in an 8x10 cage with all the antidepressants he can handle.
But I thought you cared about him.
You wanted a prom, you got a prom. Leave it at that. In the meantime, he really adds to the atmosphere, don't you think?
Up for a movie?
Popcorn's on me.
I recently spent some time with a delightful Canadian family, the MacDougals. Their grace, gentility, and dare I say class, reaffirms my commitment to keeping Canada firmly in the Commonwealth.
Ha! Suck on those coconuts, Tonga!
Did you hear that, Jimmy? She said we was classy.
Yeah, but she said the MacDougals, not the Falcones.
Don't worry. The MacDougal saved Canada. What did the freaking Falcones do for us lately?
Well, they did get gangster TV booted off the air due to low ratings. There's still one tiny problem. After the press conference, the Queen failed to show up at her hotel. Any idea where she could be?
Jimmy said you needed some breathing room. How do you like them apples?
Breathtaking. That would be my ride. Thank you, Francesco. And farewell!
Give me a call, will you? Yo, Liz, you gonna call me or what? Never mind! Oh, well, we'll always have Regina.
How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, former New York capo. In the old life, the feds were always up in my business. These guys had ears everywhere, and by ears, I mean bugs. But I didn't let that keep me from being a normal family man.
Someone!
That's my girl. Messing with the feds was a game. I got the fat bastard right here, and I'm gonna chop off his legs and feed him to the dogs. On the ground, now! Ha ha, gotcha. Oh, good one, Jimmy. I'd offer you guys a turkey sandwich, but fuck you. If it was real important, we'd talk in code. But that came with its own problems. Cheech, I need you to pick up the magic potion from the Maharaja and take it to the wizard. And make sure you look into his crystal ball. Capiche?
Capiche? By magic potion, you mean the 8 keys of heroin, right?
On the ground, now! Now that I'm in witness protection living in Canada, I don't ever gotta worry about bugs again.
Forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all went him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Cookie, that was superb. You're a regular George Foreman in the kitchen.
Thanks, Jimmy. And now for the knockout. Cannoli.
James MacDougal.
Who's asking?
Angus MacTavish.
Don't ring a bell. Do I know you?
No, lad, but our ancestors fought on the moors for 3 centuries. This weekend, you and I pay tribute to their bravery at the Regina Highland Games.
Speaking the English?
I'm throwing down the gauntlet, laddie. See you at the caber toss. Go, MacTavish!
Who was that?
Some Australian lunatic in a skirt.
I'm gonna regret asking, but what's your problem?
There's this Dutch exchange student at school, Yetzi. No one pays attention to him. He said he feels invisible.
And you care about Dutchie why?
I consider it a civic duty to aid new students.
Yeah. Bleeding heart, save the whales, help the Dutchman. I get it. Here's my advice. School's like prison. He wants a rep? Tell him to kick someone's ass.
Gina, not every problem can be solved through violence.
I'm not helping you with the dishes no more. You got it?
Okay.
See, Petey? I had a problem and violence solved it. Want me to demonstrate again?
No.
I'd appreciate it if you could keep riffraff like Scotty McBozo off of my doorstep.
But you're a MacDougal now. The Scottish community is finally inviting you into the fold.
You just had to go and make me Scottish, didn't you? Why couldn't you just make me Italian?
Because you'd have been too easily identified as ex-mafioso.
Oh, so Italian automatically means mob to you? You racist sack of shit. I ought to put one in your head, run your body through a meat grinder, and bury you in cement! But I take your point.
So you'll attend the games then?
Not a chance.
If you refuse this challenge, the Scottish Canadian Times will brand you a coward. You'll wind up on their shite list, along with other things Scottish people hate, like the Queen, underwear, and fresh vegetables. Do you want your friends back home to find your picture in gear, Jimmy?
I guess not.
Then have fun at the games! For Canada! Where every culture gets a ridiculous summer fair!
Remember, everybody be cool and act like you're Scottish. Just be crabby and cheap.
Don't worry, Jimmy. We'll blend right in with these weirdos.
Uncle Cheech, stay out of my closet. That's a good color on you.
So, you lily-livered MacDougals grew a pair and showed up. Welcome to the Highland Games, you wankers.
Thank you for inviting us.
Don't get a swelled head, lassie. Every Scot in the phone book was invited. Right, to the kitchen with you, Nessie. You're on haggis duty. Go on! Those sheep's stomachs don't stuff themselves.
Blend.
Ah! To the field of combat, lads. Or should I say lassies?
See? Blending right in.
Let me get this straight. We gotta cook this thing's stomach.
How we gonna get it out, Ma?
Same way your father did with Joey the Fink.
Oh!
Oh! Hey!
Oh, look at that! Hammer toss! Beat that, MacDougal!
You know, this kind of reminds me of collecting protection money back home.
Off the field! Oh, you throw like a bloody Englishman!
Thanks, Angie.
That's supposed to be an insult, you tit.
Come here, you. Come on, good. Oh, yes. I salute you.
Wheat sheaf toss! Snack on that, MacDougal!
This reminds me of the time we threw Big Cheese Romano off the roof.
Something's missing. There you go.
And you call yourself a Scot?
Why don't you change your name to Scott?
Oh!
Oh, it's on.
What you doing? That's my girlfriend! I mean, my mascot. There's a raft of sheep stomachs in the fridge, you daft Marys.
Oh. Watch your back, lamb chop.
Caber toss in your face, MacDougal.
This reminds me of something, too. I guess I never killed no one with a tree trunk before.
What, you've been living in a cave?
Off the field again! Oh, victory for Clan McTavish!
Good game, Anus.
Jimmy, aren't you mad he beat you? You're the sorest loser I know.
Did I lose, Cheech? Did I?
McCall! Mahoose! William! Oh, William, me baby brother! Ah, but that's what you get for not going to the games, you bastard!
Sorry, Yetzi. Who would have guessed the Saturday Academic Achievers Jamboree was just a bunch of grade-grubbing dorks? But don't worry, we'll find you some cool friends. My sister suggested you pick a fight with someone to get noticed, which is totally absurd. Yetzi, cut it out! That's not going to work! Will you stop it? That's enough! Shh. Yetzi, I'm so sorry! Wait, you forgot your teeth!
Hey, everyone! Thought I'd drop in.
Oh, look, it's eccentric billionaire Richard Wheatthin.
Do I smell haggis, or is that Jimmy's feet?
And he brought a studio audience to laugh at his dumb jokes.
Might I say, Cookie, you look delicious. Can I try a bite? When it comes to haggis, I'm a bit of a gastronome. I've eaten it all around the world.
Around the world? That would make you a gastronaut! Seriously? That was gold!
Amazing. You can barely taste the intestines. Cookie, I have a proposition for you.
I've been getting propositioned all day.
That gets a laugh? You're a bunch of dicks.
This is my Scottish restaurant, Wee Wheatthins. For some reason, business has been slow. But I think we can turn this place around with Cookie as my new executive chef.
Wow. Jimmy, what do you think?
What's that think about? You can do this in your sleep.
But who'll run the house?
I will. How hard can it be to take care of 2 kids?
3 kids.
See? We'll all be learning new things. Go for it. It might be fun.
In that case, Mr. Wheathin, I accept.
To home, Betty. I've a stirring in the kilt, and I'm feeling a wee bit bad.
I'm your new chef, Cookie MacDougal. Now, I'm a little new to Scottish cooking, but I've been doing a wee bit of research, and I'm sure all you lads and lassies will be great. These have been in the freezer for 3 months, and you want to serve them to customers? This is a restaurant, you jagoff, not a Viet Cong prison camp. Are you sweating in the soup? What the hell is wrong with you? You know what? Screw it. Let's just serve them warmed over piss. Squat down. No? Then start over. You can't cry in the kitchen. If I see one more of you motherfuckers crying in here, it's in the fucking oven you go, head first. You think I'm playing? And let that be a lesson to all of you.
Brown meat in pan. This stuff's red, but it'll have to do. Add onion. Done. Why doesn't it look like the picture?
Daddy, I need help with my homework.
I'm a little busy, but...
What's the capital of Canada?
That's easy, capital C.
Daddy, I only eat gluten-free. Is that gluten-free?
Don't worry, I ain't gonna charge you.
Pop, I broke Yetzi's jaw.
Good for you, son.
But he's my friend.
So you straightened out your friend. I'm proud of you.
But I feel like a monster.
I said I'm proud of you. Quit fishing for compliments.
Daddy, can you hand wash my bras and panties?
Oh, I ain't touching that stuff.
Pop, what's in a nook shook?
Mom does it.
Pop, is that meat sauce? I don't eat anything with a face.
We're having face for dinner? I wanted chicken fingers.
Daddy, I gotta make a solar system.
Daddy, I need clean panties.
Pop, I almost killed Yetzi.
I wanted chicken fingers.
I think I need counseling. Pop, I almost killed Yetzi.
Chicken fingers! Yeah! That's it! Go to bed, all of you.
But it's only 6:30.
I said go to bed.
You know what? Change my order to face.
You too, Cheech. Bed.
But Jimmy!
I have to take off this belt.
I'll be good.
I hope Yetzi's in school today. I feel terrible about... What the hell?
Aw, poor little Yetzi. Do you want another blended cheeseburger? Hey, there's the bully that did this to Yetzi.
Gina's wrong. High school's not like prison. Though I do have goo all over my face. I bet that happens in prison.
Amazing, Cookie. In just 1 week, you've totally turned this place around. How did you do it?
Get the hell out of my kitchen. I'm trying to work here.
Oh, now, I am your boss. Sorry.
Mom, Pop ruined my underwear.
He made me go to bed at 6:30 last night. I've been up since 3 a.m.
I ain't naming no names, but a certain fat ass ruined my homework.
Jimmy! I need a change.
What the hell? Look at this freaking place. There's footprints on the ceiling, the TV's on fire, and why am I standing in 3 feet of water? Oh, for God's sake, where's your father? Jimmy!
Hey, Cook.
What the hell's going on here? here.
Nice to see you, too.
Look at this place. What exactly do you do all day?
Besides work 9 to 5? Okay, 10 to 3? 11 to 2 with a long lunch?
I'm busting my butt at the restaurant 24/7, and you can't even keep this house going?
Me? What kind of mother leaves her family starving and laundryless and having to figure out the capitals of Canada all by themselves? What about your womanly duties?
Oh, of course, my womanly duties. How could I forget? Remind me again what those are.
Like having dinner ready on the table for your husband? Like it says in the Bible?
What part of the Bible says that?
You know, the part where Jesus fights the whale. I thought this restaurant thing was gonna be a nice little hobby.
Did you just say nice little hobby? That's it. I'm out of here.
Where you going?
Back to work, where I get some respect.
I respect you plenty. It's not like I told you to get in the kitchen, take off your top, and make me a sandwich. Which actually sounds pretty good. Since Cookie won't listen to reason or the Bible, we gotta shut this place down. You know, for the good of the kids.
Kills me to see him neglected like that.
Special Agent McCool, nice of you to drop by.
Full disclosure, Cookie, I sometimes moonlight as the regional health inspector.
Well, I'd offer you a bribe, but my kitchen is so spotless, you could eat off the floor. Speaking of which, you done licking the floor yet, Rodney?
Don't worry, Cookie, my visit tonight is strictly as a haggis and cockaliki craving customer.
Waiter, there's a hand in my soup.
And you're closed.
You can't do this!
Sorry, Cookie. Wheat Thins is now officially a crime scene.
Jeez, tough break, Cook. But hey, you had a good run, no shame in that.
Oh, for shame, there's a foot in the salad bar.
You're a great chef. You deserve success. And you would have had it, but what are you gonna do? It's the unpredictable hand of fate.
Actually, it was the hand of Lorenzo.
What I'm saying is, maybe this is a sign that your place is at home with your family and their laundry.
You're right, Jimmy. Nothing to do now but take my failed ass home.
Bada bing! Jimmy, what the hell?
Excuse me, sir, do you have a reservation?
What are you talking about, Teresa? It's me. This is my house.
Nope. This is Mighty MacDougal's House of Haggis.
You turned our house into a restaurant?
You said you wanted me home, so I came home. But it ain't fair to my customers to shut down, so I brought them with me. Thanks for being so supportive, sweetheart.
I do not remember being supportive.
And I do not remember you having a reservation.
Cheech, will you look at what Cookie's done to this place?
I know. If I do a good job, I could make dishwasher.
Gina, how about getting the old man some food? I'm starving here.
No can do, Pop. We're full up. Now I'll get you a shrimp cocktail.
And a beer.
No dice. All we got here is Rob Royce.
Can we get a Heineken, a Spritzer, and a Fuzzy Navel?
3 Rob Royce coming up.
For the last time, I do not want to buy a fucking rose. Finally, a little peace and quiet.
And I'm like, oh my God, seriously? And he's like, totes, seriously.
Wow, so you do have genital warts.
Restaurant's closed! You want a doggy bag? Bag this! Hey, Jack, soup's on!
Jimmy, have you lost your freaking mind?
I can't stand it no more, Cook! I tried being supportive, but this restaurant thing is tearing our house apart! Schwash! Baby, I need you! The kids need you! Shut down this circus and let's be a family again!
Well, you said I was great! You said I deserved success, and now you're running around like a freaking animal killing my business.
We're shutting this place down, too. Oh, well, beats sawing off hands.
Ah, crap.
That was you? How could you do that to me?
Cookie, I'm sorry. I was losing my mind. You have no idea how hard it is to run a household on your own.
I don't? You looked after the house for a week, Jimmy. I've been doing it for 16 years. Enjoy sleeping on the couch, mister, because you ain't getting nowhere near my meat locker tonight.
That's kind of a weird thing to call your Oh, you mean the bedroom. Ow!
If you want this shrimp cocktail, you're gonna have to throw some pants on.
Oh.
She's miserable, and I feel terrible.
That's marriage for you. What are you gonna do?
She was happy working at the restaurant, and we blew it. I gotta go make this right.
How much righter can you get? She's back in the kitchen where she belongs.
She was in the kitchen, you moron, and I'm putting her back there.
Jimmy, she's already there.
Cheech, maybe sit this one out, all right?
Fine by me. I want off this freaking emotional roller coaster anyway.
All right, what do you want?
I've realized that prison rules don't apply in Canada. Here, people reward the victim, not the aggressor. If I want to be surrounded by girls like Yetzi, I need to get my ass kicked.
Wait a second. You want me to beat you up in front of the girls?
I want some of the action he's getting. What better way to get sympathy than by being unjustly trounced by a thug?
Edie, think this through.
Hurry up, come on, hit me.
No, get lost, you whack job.
Come on, just a few good shots. Real quick, give me what I want.
Let go of me, you freaking psycho!
Now Yetzi's bully is assaulting a little girl. Get him!
Hey, what are you doing?
What? When in Rome.
Okay, what are we doing here?
McCool called, said there was a major situation happening.
Jimmy, what's going on? And why are you dressed like an undertaker?
Good evening, Chef Cookie. Welcome to the reopened Wee Wee Wheat Thins. I'll be your new matron D.
Good news, Cookie. Your husband helped us solve the mystery of the severed hand. Thanks to Jimmy, you're back in business.
Oh, Jimmy, you big sweet moron, you.
Sorry I messed things up for you, Cook.
Gosh, it's kind of slow tonight. Only 2 customers. It's 8:30. The place should be packed.
Maybe they heard about the hand in the soup. People talk, you know.
Or maybe it was the fat, naked, hairy guy hitting people with his junk.
I was worried this might happen. You see, Cookie, haggis is strictly a novelty food. People only ever try it once, usually under the influence of alcohol.
So there won't be any repeat customers?
Not a one, I'm afraid. Wee Wee Wheat Thins has run its course.
Then why'd you bother reopening?
Yeah, why'd I get my hopes up?
What can I say? For me, Scottish food can be very haggis-forming.
Give it a rest. You know what? You and your stupid restaurant just about ruined my marriage.
Well, I guess I ain't a cook no more.
Baby, in the kitchen of my heart, you'll always be head chef.
A round of drinks for everyone. We're celebrating the birth of me son.